Hello and welcome to today's episode of our English Learning Podcast. I'm so glad you're here. In today's episode, we're going to focus on some very important basics that will help you in everyday conversations in English. So, whether you're just starting to learn English or want to refresh your skills, this episode is for you. Let's begin with introductions. Um, Introducing yourself is one of the first things you'll do when you meet someone new. Let's start by learning a few simple phrases that will help you introduce yourself in English. The most common way to introduce yourself is to say your name. Here are some examples. Hi, I'm Alice. Nice to meet you. Good morning. My name is Alice, and you are? All of these are great ways to start a conversation. The first one is a bit formal, the second one is casual, and the third one is friendly and polite. When you meet someone, you also want to ask for their name. Here are a few ways to do this. What's your name? Can I know your name? May I ask your name? These are simple and polite ways to ask for someone's name. After you say your name and the other person tells you theirs, you can say, nice to meet you. It's great to meet you. Pleased to meet you. These expressions are used to show you're happy to meet someone for the first time. Now, let's talk about some other important phrases that you can use in everyday conversations. These will help you sound more natural and confident when speaking English. It's common to ask someone how they're feeling when you first meet them or during a conversation. Here are some useful ways to ask. How are you? How's it going? How are you doing? How are you today? The most common answer to these questions is, I'm good, thank you. I'm doing well. How about you? I'm great. Thanks for asking. These responses help keep a conversation going smoothly. When you're ready to end a conversation, it's good to know how to say goodbye in English. Here are some options. Goodbye. See you later. Take care. Have a nice day. It was nice talking to you. In English, a great way to start a conversation is by talking about the weather. It's a safe topic that everyone can talk about. Here are some phrases. It's sunny today, isn't it? Wow, it's really cold outside. It looks like it's going to rain. I love this weather. It's perfect for a walk. These are simple ways to begin a conversation and break the ice with someone new. When you're traveling or exploring a new place, it's helpful to know how to ask for directions. Here are some examples. Excuse me, can you help me? I'm looking for the nearest coffee shop. Another common topic in conversations is talking about what you do. If you're meeting someone for the first time, you can talk about your job or studies. Here are a few questions. What do you do for work? What's your job? Are you a student? If you want to answer, you can say, I'm a teacher. I work as a nurse. I'm studying computer science. I'm a student at Harvard University. People also love to talk about their hobbies. This is another great way to get to know someone. Here are some examples. Um, what do you like to do in your free time? Do you have any hobbies? What are you interested in? You can answer these questions by saying things like, I like reading books. I enjoy playing sports. My favorite hobby is cooking. I love traveling and exploring new places. Sometimes you need help with something. Here are a few polite ways to ask for help in English. Can you help me, please? Could you give me a hand? I need some help with this. Excuse me, can you assist me? Let's review what we've learned today. We've covered introductions, asking for someone's name, talking about well-being, and more. These are important phrases that will help you in everyday English conversations. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Try using these phrases with your friends or family, or even by yourself in front of a mirror. Don't worry if you make mistakes. It's part of the learning process. That's all for today's episode. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you've learned some useful phrases that you can use in your next conversation. Have a great day and see you in the next episode.